Your Valley Storm Team forecast.
Well, we can certainly count on one thing for the next several days, if not the overnight tonight, and that is that flow of moisture coming off the Gulf of America is going to continue to keep us in clouds and continue to fuel up the opportunity for rain and some embedded thunderstorms. But for tonight, I think it's going to back off for the most part. It'll still be there, but still backing off a lot more from what it was earlier. 75 degrees overnight tonight, a chance for some showers and some rumbles. Southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Running into tomorrow, heading out the door. Yeah, you stand about a 30–40% chance to bump into some rain and rumbles. 78 to 80 degrees by 8 a.m. But then as the day wears on, that chance starts to increase with daytime heating and such. It's going to billow up into about 88-degree daytime high temperature and a 60% chance for some showers and thunder showers. Southeast winds 10 to 15, gusting to 20–25 at times. Now, the normal high for tomorrow is about 95 degrees. So cloud cover and shower activity should help to hold the high down at least 5, if not 6 or 7 degrees below normal, with highs in the upper 80s to low 90-degree mark, roughly, give or take. But the chance for rain was going to continue to pop up throughout the day. So be sure to slow down. Leave early, give yourself extra time, and make sure your wipers and tires are up to stuff, because it's not just tomorrow, it's the whole of next week that we're going to continue to see this activity, and give yourself extra distance between you and the next car, because you know how it goes with the tropical stuff. You're driving along, there's nothing going on. Then all of a sudden, whoosh, that rain comes down, road is wet, everybody starts slowing down. Yeah, so that's the big thing there with driving in this stuff. And then you can see, as I said, the increased chance as the day wears on, the graph shows that, going from the morning hours to the afternoon and pushing on through with Futurecast. Well, Futurecast demonstrates that by the time we hit morning, we'll have an increased chance along the coast, yes, but then as the day wears on, things warm up, la la la. Yep, you end up with more activity on inland throughout the Rio Grande Valley. That's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, pushing on through 4 o'clock. You've got that opportunity still, and some embedded thunderstorms in there as well. Now, I've been saying that the thunderstorms will stay in the low to moderate category, where they could still produce heavy downpours briefly and extra lightning. Well, okay, well, any lightning. But still, looking at the Storm Prediction Center, they're going to keep it in the general thunderstorm category for us, which means not expecting severe outbreak of any kind. Well, we just don't have the mechanism in place for that kind of thing. And then you run on in to the rest of the weekend and next week, chance for rain every day. It's because that tropical moisture push is going to continue. Now, Sunday will be our weakest day, but then back into next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, yeah, we've got the opportunity. The green represents the saturation, that moisture. That's what that green represents, not rain. It represents the moisture being pumped on in to deep South Texas throughout the week, which will translate as rain by afternoon each day. I'm thinking 1 to 2 inches additional rainfall mid to upper valley, 3 to 4 inches lower valley, and that's on top of what we've had the past couple of days, which is anywhere from 1/4 of an inch to 1.5 inches anywhere around the Rio Grande Valley. The tropical snapshot, while I have your attention, remains docile. Too much dust from Africa coming off across the Atlantic, and too much, well, basically not enough upper level conditions that would support development. So nothing's going on. That's not a bad thing. 7-day forecast shows you're going to stick with a chance for rain each day. And again,